This video is overdue. I need to tell people why I'm going to vote for Andrew Yang. I had other plans for people to help me to make this video because I suck at this stuff. I have ADHD and I'm autistic. I also have more than one mental illness and more than one physical disability. And I'm a single parent working full-time now. I can barely function and get through the day. And in the situation I am in, I'm very poor. And being poor and being a single parent and being disabled and being neurodivergent and having neurodivergent kids is fucking almost impossible. When bad things happen, I don't even know what to do most times. Things sometimes don't even get resolved and they get held off and they just grow, the problems. So it's been hard to try and do this on my own for so many reasons. And even hard for me to explain because I'm autistic to people. So the best I can do right now, because it's hard for me to organize my thoughts. I've been trying to write stuff down. I'm actually really good at speech and I'm really good at writing essays. But I don't have the extra brain power to even put it together. And I know how important this is. So let me check off the boxes. Welfare. I've been on welfare as a teen for quite a few years. And then I was on welfare as a parent 3 times in 2 different states. Another checkbox, single parent, as we mentioned. I'm also a woman. I am being exploited in my job, wage-wise, because it's a small business. And because they really can't afford. But they want to grow. And I get that. And it's even more frustrating. I have to pay a lot for housing just so my kids can go to a good school. I'm a veteran. So I'm in a totally different world. As mentioned prior, I have physical and mental disabilities and my neurodivergence. Andrew Yang is more than $1,000 a month for me. And maybe this doesn't get mentioned enough, but it is some serious shit. Changing the GDP incentive is by far the most positive, humane impact that can ever take place. You need to understand this has to happen. And Andrew Yang is the only one that if we vote for him, will do it. And we know he will hold himself accountable to do it. We need the GDP incentive to change. We cannot just overthrow capitalism, no matter how much we want to be socialists or capitalists or Democrat or Republican or whatever freaking side you want to choose. We have to vote for Andrew Yang. We need to match for-profit incentives to be human. Life expectancy, health, climate. Right now, business is business. And we need it to be business is business, to innovate. We need it to be business is business, to have real freedom. But we also need humane incentive. So this business freedom and innovation matches humanity. We can have the best of both worlds. We just need to stop accepting crumbs. Andrew Yang is offering us a feast. I don't know how people don't see this. I want my son to be able to have male role models in his life. And moving around, I don't have a stable community because I'm a veteran. All these combined things change your life. So he has no role model for him. And no matter what I do, it's not enough. I try. But he needs to feel confident in the changing body that he has, and he has no one to share it with. No security. No knowledge of even what he's supposed to be. No choice because he doesn't know. I already see the dark path. I don't want him to go down that. And my daughter, I don't want her stuck in abusive relationships because she doesn't have money to get out. I don't want her having to deal with sexism, racism as a biracial girl, and have to stay in a job and endure that bullshit because she can't afford to leave it. And I know what a lot of the naysayers are going to say. Here, I got them all for you. Ready to hear them? Here we go. Get a better job. Motherfucker, I never thought about that. Get a better job. Well, in rural areas, it's not easy. Move. You can just move. Shit, I can't even pay $200 to fix my fucking car. More or less some thousands of dollars to move my stuff to another state that I don't know I'm going to find a job in with no savings and no money. Take a financial class. Cool. I did taxes for 3 years, 2 of them at international level, and I understood people's money more than they did. And I budget every damn month. And I teach other people the budget, and I write resumes for people. I know about finances. But when you started with nothing and less than nothing, getting out of the negative is very difficult. What are the other naysayers? Go to a vocational school. I have to work to make money to pay rent for this house. Going to a vocational school? Are you kidding me? And do you forget that I'm also disabled? I could barely work part-time this last year, and I just moved up to full-time, and I'm dying. To top that off, I have to take my kids to their appointments because of their developmental disabilities. And it's not just regular appointments with doctors, not regular doctors. I have insurance that I can't even afford. I'm using local free health clinics. And that is inconsistent care. I have missed 2 days worth of work for money that I needed to make because they also have to do emergency care. No matter where I turn, I can't win. And for you who say $1,000 is not enough, dude, are you freaking serious right now? God, I wished I lived a life so privileged that I could not see past those blinders. You need to shut the fuck up and go look around on this planet and go travel around your own goddamn country before you open your motherfucking mouth about other people. Because if your bubble is that goddamn small, I don't even want to fucking hear what you have to say. Some of y'all are so goddamn arrogant and so goddamn egotistical. You need to get your fucking shit together. And that's why we need to think harder. Make America think harder. He said make America think harder. He didn't say think harder. He could have said think harder. Yeah, math would have been as cool, whatever. Make. That's a push. You get it? We can't just keep sitting back and not doing all the hard work. Finding out what's propaganda, what's truth. Listening to people that will break our foundations of faith and our realities that we so comfort in. You're going to take that damn blanket off. You're going to stop sucking your damn thumb. And we're going to vote for fucking Andrew Yang. Because if we don't, he is not wrong. I have seen this in other countries. I lived overseas. I'm half fucking Arab. I know what is happening right now. I've seen this process happen. My grandfather survived the Holocaust. Both his parents died in it. And I found out today that my grandfather's father knew it was coming. And the only reason that my grandfather lived was because he was aware of it. While so many other people were still in denial. I don't care what fucking stupid excuses you want to use. It's wrong to have kids separated from their parents in cages. It is frightening to not have white supremacist groups labeled as terrorists and on the FBI watch list like black extremist groups are. It is terrifying, not only that there is underlying racism in the police force. That's pretty obvious because it's culturally there and systematically. But what's terrible is seeing the embarrassment of a police force that it's not their fault either. They obviously don't have funding or the ability, have the right training to train on escalation of force, of rules of engagement even. Oh, I was scared. You're a fucking cop. You can't just be scared, motherfucker. And these cops have treated people, our own citizens, worse than some of our soldiers can treat people of another country during war. That's fucked up. I'm sorry this went so long. And I'm sorry that I'm so damn intense. And I'm sorry whatever you fucking believe about me. And I don't give a shit. I'm 31 years old today. And I never did a fucking live video like this. And I'm going to be scared for the next fucking few days. All this shit's going to be going through my head. That this video was posted and everybody's going to see it. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to handle it. But I was faced with something. You have to do it. You have to say it. People need to hear the desperation in my voice, the reality, the trauma I've been through, and know it's real. It's not a fucking game. And we can't sit back and keep pretending that we're going to be all right. We are not immortal. And a true patriot, a true American, will want to save their country, not by continuing to fight and divide, but by listening to each other, by showing bravery in whatever way that means for you. And I jumped off, ran off Blackhawks, jumped off into Humvees. I've done all kinds of shit that people would be scared to death of. But this right here, making a video and trying to talk to you and freaking out about how people are going to feel, that scares the shit out of me. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Peace. Logic plus love equals peace. And Andrew Yang has it. We need to vote for this man because soon we will not have a choice anymore.